love autumn. I love when all the leaves begin to fall from the trees and gather on the ground. They are so beautiful to look at and to jump in. We are so blessed to be able to homeschool with our cousins, and they come with us on all our fun adventures. We went to our local community centre to do an art workshop with a local artist. She had some of her beautiful artwork on display, and she spent time with us showing the children how to make an art journal. Like this one? So my children have brought home their painted covers of the notebook that we're going to make, and we're just going to finish the art activity off at home. I have just gathered some art supplies, just got my paintbrushes, pencil, water. I have got the paints that I'm using is I've just got some acrylic paints here if they wanted to do something darker, and then I've just got these poster paints which will work great as well. And then I've just got some paper that we will use to make the inside of the notebooks, and it's just, this paper is just simply a drawing pad that I've picked up from Kmart. And then I have just got some rope or some string to bind the paper together. And then I've also just gathered some different leaves that we will use to get the shapes of the leaves onto our notebooks. So all I'm going to do is I've chosen a leaf shape, and what I'm going to do is just use my pencil. I am just going to faintly outline the shape of this leaf, and I'm going to do several of them. And then I'm going to take a paint, and I'm going to paint not in the leaf. I'm going to paint the negative space around the leaves. So the background, which you can see here, will become my leaf shapes. And then I'll have this, or whatever color I use, to fill in the negative space. And I'm actually going to use the poster paint so that it's light, and the background color will actually show through a little bit. So that is what we're going to do now. I have finished painting the cover, and you can see here I've painted in silver all the negative space. So the background color has come through for the shape of my leaves, and I just used this silver poster paint to paint the negative space, and I've just done one coat, and I think I'm going to leave it at that. I think that looks great because a bit of the underneath color is shining through, and I think that just looks beautiful. Now that I have finished painting that, I'm going to leave it to dry, and then I'm going to show you how to put the pages in to turn it into a notebook. So this is Jackson's, and as you can see, he used bigger leaves like this shape, and he has painted around the outside in white, and you can see that background coming through, and you can see the shapes of his leaves. Now, to actually make the notebook is really so easy. So when we did the cover, we actually folded it so that you can see there's a bit of room. And so to do that, we simply took our piece of paper like this, and we folded it over this way, and we stopped about that much at the end, and then creased the bottom here. And then we turned it over and say it was flat again, and then we went that way and did just until about there and creased it, and so that when you put it together, you could then see that it has room in there for pages to fit in, almost like making a book spine. And then on the inside, we just put masking tape along the length there, and it just, you can cut it off there or put it a little bit over there. That just helps to reinforce the spine of the book. So you'll have rope or string going along here to hold your pages in. And so that's how we made the cover more like having like the spine of a book. So this is Jackson's, and all I simply did was I got my string and I just tied a length around here and just tied it up. Now that's only very loose. If you're going to add lots of pages, you might want to double that string around a couple of times, and then I just simply tied it off. And then I just took the notebook paper that I had, and I simply just folded it in half, and then I actually did need to trim it a little bit because it was exact same size as our paper, so I just needed to trim off a little bit like that. And then all I simply did was I just took the paper and I just slid it in under the rope and put it in like that. So you can see here, just slid it in under the rope, and I've just put, I think I just put 3 pieces of paper in there, and that gave me my pages. Now, as if you ever want to add more pages, you can simply keep sliding them in under the rope, or you could tie another piece of rope on and slip in another set of pages. And so that is how you make the notebook. It's almost like a traveler's notebook. If you've ever seen the traveler's notebook, they are notebooks like that has a cover and you can slip lots of different notebooks on the inside. And so this is that kind of idea that you can slip in more pages as you need it. Now the artist there, she was using recycled paper. So she had old gift cards, she had old wrapping paper, bits of newspaper, pages of books. You could use any paper that you want. So hers was more of like a recyclable material kind of workshop. So she had lots of recycled paper. So you could definitely use that as well. And as you collect more paper, you can slip it into your spine there. But we were just using this notebook paper. Looking really good, Cruz. That gold matches perfectly. Good job. So here's Cruz. He was using the gold paint. It's still wet, but you can see the beautiful effect there. Just looks really lovely. So that one was Cruz's. That one was William, and then we had Jackson's. Emily's not home while I'm filming this video, so she hasn't finished hers. But when they're all finished, what we're going to use our notebooks for is, I got this cute little flower press that I picked up just from Kmart, Australia, and we are going to press some flowers in here and some leaves and yeah, just some beautiful things that we find. And then we are going to use these kind of like a little nature notebook. Then we can, once the flowers have dried out of the flower press, we can then pop them into these little notebooks that the children have made. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed learning about how to make a really simple art journal. I can't wait to go on some autumn walks and collect some leaves and any flowers that we can find and put them in our flower press so that we can stick them into our little autumn journals and make some pretty pictures in there. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I love it if you would. Just hit that red subscribe button down below. And if you hit the bell notification, you'll be notified about when my videos come up on my YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you next time. Bye.